12 months ago, Ronnie O'Sullivan and Judd Trump battled it out in an epic UK Championship final. With this year's tournament just around the corner, the pair met with Andy Goldstein to discuss that famous night in York.
Let's look at some key moments from last year's final. This was a huge shot for you, Judd. You're 4-1 down, and there's a massive difference between, of course, 4-2 and 5-1. You've got to pot the black here, and you're trying to knock that red off the cushion just above the pink, which is a fantastic shot. Not only have you knocked it off, it's now in open play, and you're plumb on the red in the middle. Now, I've seen this a few times, and I think you get a slight kick, because obviously you miss it. Why did you miss it? Do you remember the shot? Do you remember the misses?
Yeah, I remember. It was slightly straight, so I tried to pinch some of the pocket to come down, and obviously I just ended up taking my eye off it. Also, it was such a big point in the match where I felt if I nicked that one, I could sort of hurt Ronnie a little bit and then get back into it from there. Obviously, if he gets his frame, he's 5-1 up. I can't possibly get a lead in the first session. He can kind of just relax and build up a really big lead. So,
this is one of my favourite shots from the final. Everyone has played this shot in the club and never ever thought about doing what you did, which was moving the black off the cushion. I think that was a fantastic shot.
Yeah, well, I needed to get the black out because obviously it was so tight to the cushion. So, it turned out all right.
It turned out all right. I've never heard you say it was fantastic. Have you ever done that about any of your shots?
There's been a few.
Oh yeah, of course, that.
Not many
that
lately,
green potted. Double kiss there. Never good, but it doesn't really matter because you're leading. It just gives Ronnie maybe a better chance to get that snooker.
No, it's not easy to get a snooker on the black here either because it's sort of, if the black's on the black spot, you can normally you got a good chance of getting it in behind there, but where it is there, it's in the middle of the table, so.
6 in the frame.
It's such an important frame as well for you to win the last one of the afternoon, Joe.
Yeah, that was a massive frame really to try and stay in the match.
Let's skip forward now to 9-4. Of course, Ronnie leading, just needing one more. I've got the impression, Ronnie, this one that you just thought it's close. There's a couple of reds there. I'm just going to try and go for it. Is that right?
It's not an easy shot there because obviously, I've hit that a bit too thick on the red. But like I said, there was I don't know if Judd felt, but I just felt at some point in this match, Judd had kind of give up in his mind. I could just tell in his body and his mannerisms that he'd had such a bad day at the office that he kind of felt like, whatever I'd done went wrong. Look, even when he missed this, I could just tell, I just thought he feels like he just wants to get out of there. That's what I'm thinking. But look, I'm sitting there looking at that thinking,
are you aware of that?
If he's 9-4 up doing that, I'm thinking, he's obviously concentrating. But when you're 9-4 down and you're doing that, you can obviously see that your opponent's not having a good time out there. So it was kind of more surprising for me that he could turn it around so well, which is obviously a testament to his temperament, really.
That one made it 9-5. When do you start thinking, I've got a chance here?
I'm just waiting to try and one visit now. If I can one visit, get a bit of momentum, then I know that I can sort of think about not missing. But whereas I've not cleared up in one visit yet, all I'm doing is when I'm getting to the table is looking for problems. And in the end, I make a good break out of nowhere really, and sort of that's what gets me back into the game, gets me sort of geared back up for the next round.
20 in the frame.
At the table now, Judd, 9-8 down. Chance of a long red, and you spoke earlier on about you just want to have that one visit and clear up, and just slightly off with the long one there. What's going through your mind now? That was my chance, or still a long way to go?
As I was coming to the table, I was obviously thinking I've gone from not being able to pot a ball to not missing a ball, so I'm thinking that I'm going to get down and clear up again, one visit. And then when I've left him this red on, I was thinking that's the only thing I didn't want to do was leave him sort of an easy chance to get over the line. And as soon as he got into like 20, he opens the balls so well, you're thinking it's all over. But at least I put up a good shot. I started to play well, so I wasn't too disappointed compared to if I'd have lost 10-4. I sort of sat there, it's a bit embarrassing.
Let's have a look at another key shot. This is you down on the black, and obviously you're trying to avoid the red that's just to your right.
Yeah, I think this is the one where I should have took the pink. I think I'd have shot in the pink in the middle, but I wasn't confident of potting it and stunning across. So I ended up trying to play the black to get behind the red.
So you're going to try and come off the cushion and back round for the red in the other
Yeah, I was
pocket?
trying to miss the red, but I've
What are you
not
thinking,
hit it
Judd?
well.
Aye, his bottle's gone.
I'm thinking, no, just hopefully please get one more chance. And I'm thinking where the balls are, there's not really that much safe. So if I can pot one good ball, if he leaves me half a chance, then I've got to go for it really and try and get back into it.
I mean, that's a big lead, 9-8 first to 10 and 59 up.
Well, it is a big lead, but when he's been knocking 4 frames on the bounce in one visit, it's not a big lead. You just think it's just one pot. I'm not thinking, oh, he's got to get 6 reds, 6 colours and all the colours. I'm thinking if he gets half a chance, he's probably going to clear up.
He's played a good safety there. Well, the reds come back with you. That's
Butchered
actually
it.
a bad safety.
Got away with it. I got away with it there, but I remember Judd potting this red. I remember coming back to my chair thinking, I've got away with that. But then I'm thinking, well, I haven't, because if he pots this red, he's bang on the black. And then I'm thinking, there's a red on the left-hand side of the cushion, which is my only saviour. But if he misses this, he loses the final. It's just what I'm thinking, and bang, it goes straight in the middle.
That must go through your mind as well, Judd, when you're down on that red. This is it, if I miss it, I've lost.
Yeah, I knew I'd have lost if that didn't go in, and also the way I'm queuing, like bang in front of Ronnie's chair, I'm scared of. I don't want to see my arm twitch in front of him. I don't want him to watch me twitch it, so I'm thinking just cue it straight, please.
That's going through your mind. I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of my
I don't want to twitch. Like I don't want to miss it by a mile right in front of his chair. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought, and I knew if I potted that, then I was gonna have a good chance. I was feeling so confident at the time. I didn't think I was going to miss from there.
And of course you went on to win that frame 9-9. Pressure's on who?
Pressure's now on Ronnie.
It's still on you, Ron. So it's been on you from really 9-4, isn't it?
From 9-5.
No pressure whatsoever on Judd. No. All the way he's coming back to 9-6, 9-7, 9-8 and even 9-9.
Yeah, 9-5, 9-6, I was like, yeah. Because obviously it was mine to lose, and you know, Judd had everything to gain because no one expected him to win from there.
With all that pressure on you, you've pulled out, you know, an incredible long red.
Yeah, I remember just thinking, right, well, it's 9-all. You got nowhere. There's nowhere to go now. It's you know, it's all on this frame. And I remember I fancied that, to be honest with you. I felt pretty good on that one, and kind of on the black.
You thinking maximum?
No. So you can get a 20 or a 30.
And what are you thinking, Judd? Because he's just produced a fantastic red.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't a bad break off.
I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm thinking, how's he potted that after what I've just done? And then I'm thinking that he's pretty much he's 2 inches there, 2 inches too high from frame being over. If he pots that, finishes low, flicks the 2 reds away, I'm thinking it's game over from there. So he still had a little bit to do.
This obviously was a massive turning point. I don't know if you remember, but you pushed the red up the table slightly round to the middle.
Yeah.
Of where the blue is and the white just behind the green. It was a fantastic shot. Your safety actually in this final one, he was very good.
It was such a hard position at that point. I'm just thinking about maybe just smashing the balls and hoping for the best. It was that hard at the point. I knew at this point if I left anything, then I'm probably not getting back to the table.
So you're going for what, the furthest to the left, that red?
I'm trying to hit the top red here on the left-hand side.
Okay.
Dead weight though.
And then just flick to the left of that.
And the cushion just reacted a little bit squarer than I thought it was going to.
You thinking just get a decent score, or I can win the match from here?
Oh no, I'm thinking I've got to go game here. If I don't go game here, then you know, especially in the frame before when I was 60 in front, I'm thinking I don't deserve to win. I knew if I built up enough lead with reds and pinks, that there was a good chance I wasn't going to need to get them 2 reds.
If you want friend of match.
Can you remember what you said, Joe? Ron, you can, can't you?
I can't remember, no, I just remember saying to Judge, but I think we both had an horrendous day, but I said, like, I'd never want to go through that again or something like that. I can't remember.
Like that, yeah.
What did you say, Joe?
Just a
Can you let me some money for petrol?
congratulations, yeah. Give me half your money, please.
Same feeling when you win it now as when you won it as a kid?
No, different feeling. I think you're much more aware of the process now. When I was first coming on the scene, I was just kind of just smashing everything in and just loving it, you know. Whereas now you kind of look. I think the older you get, the more you start to appreciate that, you know, I might not be playing in as many as these matches. You take it for granted when you first come on because you think, well, you know, it's just another tournament. But I've actually learned that, you know, and if it's one bit of thing I'd obviously say to someone is just appreciate every result you get and every win because one day you're not going to be able to get it. You know, like Davis and Hendry and people like that. It happens to everyone. You know, you're not always going to be able to win tournaments.
That 6th world title, will it happen?
You never know. Who knows? You know, I'd love to think that I've got another one in me.
Judd, this season, your aims, your views, is it to get that World Championship? Is that the main goal?
To me, my main 2 goals this year are the Masters. I've never really done well in. I want to do well in that one, and the World Championship sooner rather than later. I want to sort of get to the final again and win, hopefully.
Okay, lads, thank you for your time today. It's been a real pleasure, and hopefully we'll see you both in many more major finals.
Thank you.
Thank you.